What's up guys and welcome to Myth Busting Mondays, episode 39. This is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you have any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those in the comment section right now or at the end of the video and we'll see which ones get featured next week. We are aiming for 3,115 likes on this video guys, but without further ado, let's get on to the first myth. The first myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Michael Pro 99, and he says, can you use killing time to freeze the lightning that comes down to charge the shield? Also, you are my favorite zombies YouTuber. Thank you so much, Michael. You are awesome, bro. Okay, so let's go and see if we can freeze this lightning with killing time. So what we actually have to do this is we have to time the lightning to begin with. I figured out that it's around a minute to a minute and 30. It's very random how it comes down, so we're just going to pop the gobble gun when it gets to around a minute, and hopefully when the effects are still in motion it should capture the lightning being there. So here we go, let's pop the gobble gum and let's wait. I'm just going to skip across to the footage right now to see what happens, and yes, there you go, dude. So the lightning is now frozen. It looks super sick, and I was actually considering this to be the coolest myth of this week, but of course you guys have already seen the title and there's a lot cooler one down the end of this video. But this was an awesome myth to do. Michael, thank you so much, dude. That is awesome. You can stop the lightning with killing time on Zetsubo no Shima, and let's get on to the next myth of today's show. The second myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Joshua Acosta, and he says, what happens if you leave the weapons in the Pack-a-Punch and get the skull gun? Will you keep it forever? Okay, so we're back to these keeping them forever myths, dudes. We did it on Shadows of Evil with the sword, and you could use the sword forever after you lost those two weapons and pulled the sword out and the timer on the sword went to the bottom. Then you could use that forever. It did not work on the DG Fort from the Eisendrag, but let's go and see if it will work on the skull gun from Zetsubo no Shima. So here we go, we have Pack-a-Punched both of our weapons and we did not pick them up, so we do not have any weapons right now, and the time is running out on the skull gun right now. Hopefully when it gets to 0 we'll be able to carry on using it, but let's see. No, you cannot keep the skull gun after it runs out if you lose both of your weapons. The weirdest thing is though, the game does glitch out a little bit, and you guys will see in this next myth, which has been sent in by Mr. 50 Cal, and he says, can you use Secret Shopper on trip mines? Love your myth busting vids, keep it up. Pizza emoji X115. Big shout out to you, Mr. Cal. You are awesome, bro. Let's see if Secret Shopper works on the trip mines. Now, the only way we could actually do this is if we lost both the weapons. So I thought I would incorporate this myth with the last myth as well. So if we lost both of our weapons and we just had the trip mines out, can we use the Secret Shopper Gobblegum, which usually works for allowing you to buy any ammo for any gun off any wall buy around the map? So we're going to be making our way up to a wall buy right now and seeing if we can get multiple trip mines. So let's see if this works. And no, it doesn't work, dudes. But weirdly, it gave me an invisible weapon after this. This is really strange. If you guys look on the screen right now, you'll see that I have the brekkie, and I also have another weapon as well, which is completely invisible. I cannot shoot this weapon. I have no idea what this is. I even went to go and see if we could Pack-a-Punch this weapon, and you cannot. So I honestly have no idea what this weapon is. So the game did glitch out in a very weird way. But there you go. Mr. 50 Cal, you cannot use Secret Shop to buy extra strip mines. And Joshua Acosta, you cannot keep the skull gun forever after you Pack-a-Punch both of your weapons, and that is your only gun. But let's get on to the fourth myth of today's show. The next myth of today's show is super cool, and it's been sent in by Vincent Patinama, and he says, if you get Fire Sale and open 2 boxes at the same time and then use Respring Cycle, then will they both respin? Okay, so for this, I'm going to get a Fire Sale, and then we're going to be getting the Respring Cycle straight after it, after we've already activated the Fire Sale. We're going to be doing it on the Giant because the boxes are closer together, but let's go and see, and then we can jump into theater mode afterwards to see if this thing actually works. So here we go. You guys have been watching the footage. It looks like it did work, but let's go and look in theater mode. So here we are in theater mode, dudes. Let's check this out, and yep, yes, okay, so yeah, 1 respin cycle does spin both of the boxes. That is awesome. So I'm not sure if this affects your friends' boxes. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But if you open multiple boxes around the map, you can respin all of them at the exact same time of one respin cycle. That is awesome. Congratulations for sending that in, Vincent. I really enjoyed doing that one, dude. So yes, that does work, dudes. But let's get on to the next myth of today's show. The next myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Psycho Blue, and they ask, can you use anywhere but here gobblegum whilst you're frozen in the zipline by killing time? Now, this is just the same as last week with the sewer, guys. It's an upsetting time here on Myth-Busting Mondays because it's been patched. If you guys remember back to around 4 episodes ago, we actually managed to get stuck on the zipline whilst our buddy activates killing time, and that was absolutely awesome. So we wanted to see if we could do this again with anywhere but here, and then hopefully teleport off the zipline, but Treyarch have now patched it. It's now impossible to use killing time on the zipline or on the sewer as well. So that's upsetting, but let's not fret, guys. Let's get on to the next myth of today's show. The next myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Ralph Dankour, and he asks, can you use killing time to stop the elevator that goes down to the boss fight? Okay, this is going to be awesome, dude. So if you guys don't know, just before the boss fight on Zetsubo no Shima, you've got to go down in this elevator where it takes you to the bottom floor, and you've got to go and kill the boss. But what happens if we use killing time on the elevator? Will it stop in the middle of its cycle going down to the bottom floor? So here we go. We're going to activate the elevator, and we're going to use that killing time, and let's see. No! Oh, dude, no. Killing time does not stop the elevator. I really thought it would do, but even if it did, we wouldn't be able to do anything anyway. It would still just be stuck there. But no, killing time does not stop the elevator on Zetsubo no Shima, dude. But let's get on to the final myth of today's show. The final myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Ryan Callie. And he asks, pizza emoji, what pizza emoji happens? Pizza emoji, when pizza emoji, you pizza emoji, bleed pizza. I'm not doing this anymore. Let's go for this. What happens when you bleed out during the boss fight with an imprint plant grown upstairs? Pizza emoji, pizza emoji, pizza emoji. So, if you guys don't know, if you have an imprint plant during the actual boss fight, it will teleport you to the plant and then teleport you straight back into the boss fight again. So you don't actually get to stay up on the main ground level. You'll instantly be put back into the boss fight. But I wanted to try exactly what we did last week, where we used the spider bait to get down inside of the cutscene, and then we got the game over screen. But what happens if we have an imprint plant? Will that then make it so we come alive in the cutscene? Will we get rebirthed outside or what? I don't know what's going to happen, but let's go and see what is going to happen, dude. So here we go. We're going to start the cutscene now, jump into that spider bait as of always. I'm going to speed the footage up right now because now we are down. It happened again. So every single time, dudes, if you want to troll your friends, you can mess up the cutscene by using that spider bait as soon as you shoot that final guy's arm. But here we go. We're going to go down again here to go into that imprint plant, but the whole screen is just black and white. This is really weird, and it doesn't seem to be getting any darker. Oh wait, but the imprint plant actually takes a little bit longer to bleed out than normal. So yeah, the screen's getting a little bit red now. It's getting fully red. What's gonna happen next? I don't know. What? I have no idea, dude. The screen like had a green glow to it, like it was working, and now I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, so maybe we should just wait until the end of the cutscene. I don't know, dude. Here we go. There we go. So, yeah, the cutscene ended, and we're instantly outside instead of being in the boss fight room. And it's not giving us the perkaholic either. So that is super weird. And one other thing, dude, whilst I was inside that imprint mode during the cutscene, I could use my D-pad, and it sounded like I was selecting things on a menu. So I don't know what that actually means, but there you go. The imprint plant on the cutscene works, but doesn't work, and it doesn't give you a perkaholic. I don't know, dudes, but at least it's there just in case you need it. But that has been Myth-Busting Mondays, episode 39, dudes. If you enjoyed the video, please drop that like on it right now, dudes. Let's aim for 3,115 likes on this video. You know how we do. If you've got a myth that you want to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave that in the comment section right now. Make sure you go and check out Mr. T Lexify's video if it's already up. Make sure you click that subscribe button to become the latest member of the Pizza Club, and I will see you guys in the next video or the next live stream. Thank you for watching, dudes, and peace out.